As you know, living in Denmark can have many advantages for medical professionals. Also, Denmark has announced that it needs medical specialists in various fields. Therefore, people from different countries can immigrate to this country through their expertise. In the following, we will get to know more about the migration of medical specialists to Denmark. Documents required for the immigration of healthcare professionals to Denmark. If you have obtained your educational qualifications in a country other than Denmark, you must prepare the following documents to immigrate to this country as a medical staff. Medical degree. Having a medical certificate is one of the requirements to immigrate to Denmark. Your documents must be approved by the medical organization or center from which you received them. Language skills. People whose main language is not Danish must have Danish language skills to enter the treatment work. Danish registration. If you received your medical degree from a non-EU country, register for medical staff immigration. In this process, the officials evaluate your degree and education. They evaluate your certificate based on the qualities required by this country. Also, in order to prove that you are qualified to work as a cadre, there are tests that you must take and pass. This process may take several years to complete. This process can be done by you in Denmark itself. The authorities have designed a special residence for the treatment staff to stay in this country, who need a long-term stay in Denmark to complete this process. If you want to use this method, there is more information about it in the section below. Medical science exam. If you are one of the people who live in non-EU countries, this test is what you need. To participate in this exam, you must know the Danish language because the entire exam is in Danish and you must get a passing grade. Job suggestion. Passing the training course after registering and passing it is necessary. This course is for getting to know the working procedures and system in Denmark. You must work with a licensed physician, hospital, or clinic to complete the training. So to do this, you need a job offer from a Danish employer or hospital. The employer applies for a work permit on your behalf, and after the work permit is issued, you can start your training. The process of getting residence permit for healthcare workers. You must first send your medical documents to the Danish Healthcare Agency. They will ultimately decide whether your documents are acceptable or not. After confirming the documents, you can apply for Danish residence in the International Recruitment Department with your approved document. The next step is to prove that you have the financial resources to live in this country. The next step is to create a Danish ID. You must register on the Siri website to receive an ID. To register, you must have documents such as your passport, email address, and your name. This step has a cost of 1890 Danish kroner. Remember to have a screenshot or receipt of your payment. The next step is to collect supporting documents. For this step, you will need documents such as a receipt for the fee you paid on the site, a copy of your passport, a copy of the confirmation of your medical documents by the Danish Health and Medical Organization, financial proof documents. Remember that your documents can either be translated into Danish or English and the translation must be done officially. The next step is to complete the registration process. In this step, you can fill out the form online or on paper. Also, at this stage, you will need an ID to complete the registration stage. After registration, your documents must be registered in biometrics and fingerprinted. This process is after 14 days after completing the online registration process. Finally, you have to wait for the answer from the Danish Health and Medical Administration, which may take between 1 and several months. If you get the approval, you can apply for a visa and immigrate to Denmark. Note that immigration to Denmark as a doctor, nurse, or any similar field needs more evaluation and information to get the right way. Thus, consulting a lawyer or company experienced in this field could be very useful.